Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be. I've got a little feedback from some of you, and I've found that some of you, perhaps because it's been so long, are having a little trouble just with the starting up of Eclipse. So I thought what I'd do today is I'd run through the homework and basically just start to finish go through the process of what it takes to start a program, just as a little refresher course for those of you that may have forgotten a little bit. So here we go. We'll start with Eclipse, which I have down here in my taskbar. So the first thing I need to do is I need to start with a project file. So I'll go File, New, Java Project, and I'm going to call this project First Nested If. Actually, I'm going to put a little 2 at the end of this just because this happens to be the second program that I have a previous program called First Nested If. So there we go, I've got that. Everything else looks to be okay. Now, second thing I need to do is start a new Java class. It's going to have the same name, First Nested If 2, and I'll start with my public static void main just to save myself a little trouble there, and click Finish. And I'm presented with this. I'll clean this up a little bit just to match my own preferences. And we'll get started there. Now, in this particular project, we're using two variables. We're using an int variable called temp and a Boolean variable called sunny. We haven't given them any values as of yet. And in my outer if statement, I'll write something like this: if temp is greater than or equal to 30. Open parentheses, close parentheses. And then I'll have an else statement that goes along with that. This else statement handles any occurrence where temp is not greater or equal to 30. Inside this if statement, I have my nested if statement, and I'll have a statement that says my Boolean statement will read if sunny equals true. And I'll have a corresponding else statement. And I'll just leave these blank just for the time being, just until I got everything, all my structure in place. Okay, so here we go. This handles a situation where temperature is greater than or equal to 30. If that is the case, then you enter into this part of the program. Once you've established that temperature is greater or equal to 30, then you have to ask a second question. Is sunny, the Boolean variable, true? Is it sunny? If that is the case, then we can write something to the effect of system.out.println it is hot. We know that it's hot because we've established that we're greater than or equal to 30, and it is sunny. Down here in the nested if statement, we know that it's hot because it's greater than or equal to 30, but our statement here, sunny equals true, if that's false, then in fact it is hot and it is not sunny. So that handles both the two occurrences that can happen if it's hot. It could be hot and sunny, or it can be hot and not sunny. Down here in the outer else part of the outer if statement, we can say something to the effect of, well, actually we can take all of this, we can actually copy this. Save us a little bit of time. Okay. If sunny equals true, then it is not hot and it is sunny. We've established that it's not hot because we're in the outer else statement, and it is sunny because sunny equals true here. We have to establish down here, we say it is not hot and it is not sunny. So this takes care of all our occurrences. Have I forgotten? Notice when I click on this brace right here, it shows me the equal and opposing brace. So here's the closed brace. I clicked right here, and this shows me that the open brace to that is up here. If I click on this brace right here, it shows me that the open brace is the public static void main, which tells me that I have forgotten a brace. So I'm going to put that in right there, and then I'm going to add one more brace, and this is the closing brace for my class file. So open, close, there's the closed for the main, and it highlights that up here. Here's the open for my outer if, closed. Here's my open for my outer else, closed. And you can see how this little feature helps you keep track of where your open and closing brackets are going to be. So that's a nice little feature. Alright, right now we've got a couple of errors. You can tell right away that they're underlined, and the reason being for these is that we've used these variables but we have not initialized them. That is to say, we have not given them an initial value. So up here, let's just initialize them. And we can actually do that in one line. I can say int temp equals, and I'll put 32, and I'll say int boolean sunny, and because it's a boolean it can only have one or two values. It can either be true or it could be false. I'll put right here that it's true for the time being. Should take care of any errors. If I use the right syntax, of course. And now I believe my program is ready to run. I've said that temp is going to be 30 and sunny is going to be equal to true. So the program is going to come to this Boolean statement and ask, is temp greater or equal than 30? It's true, so it's going to enter this part of the outer if statement. Now, the next question being asked is sunny true? Well, we've established up here that sunny is indeed true, so what we should get is this and this. This is going to be the resulting output, because temp is greater than or equal to 30 and sunny is true. So we'll run that and see if that comes up, and indeed it is hot and it is sunny. Now, I could change that, and I could say false. So it's still hot, but sunny now equals false. Run it. It is hot and it is not sunny. Or I could make this something else. I could set temp to 22. Run the program. It is not hot and it is not sunny. So it checks to see if temperature is greater than or equal to 30. That's false. So it does not run any of this. It jumps to the else section. And then it asks, is it sunny? Well, we've established up here that it's not sunny by saying sunny is false. So it comes down and it outputs this section. Now for the assignment today, I asked you to modify the program so that you would be prompting the user. So to do that, we need to import javx.swing and then we can ask questions like we can prompt the user. Before we do that, however, we have to have some string variables. So I'll say something to the effect of string temp. I'll declare string temp, and I'll declare another one called string sunny. And then I can say something to the effect of str temp equals j option pane dot show input dialog, and I'll just put what is the temperature. And then I can say int temp equals integer dot parseInt, and inside here I'll put str temp. It's been a little while, but hopefully some of this is coming back to you. Got a little error here. It doesn't like the